Hi everybody, this is Debbie from Deb's Thing, and I'm going back to what I know best, and I'm doing a design that I introduced as this one on my part 2 of my introduction to my original designs back in May, and it was referred to as 5P at the time. But before I go on any further, my prayers go out to all my friends in the Philippines. There are quite a few of you, and on Instagram and on YouTube. I sure hope you weathered the storm. I haven't watched the news, so I'm not caught up. It's Saturday evening, 11:23 p.m. So I think I heard it was going to hit on Sunday, so it's probably Sunday your time, and I pray you're all safe and all your families and friends, and that for some miraculous reason it veers off into the ocean and just dissipates there and doesn't cause you guys trouble. So God bless all of you, okay? So anyhow, back to this design. Everybody's making much more sophisticated and kind of richer feeling bracelets, and this is kind of wimpy. So I added, after I had placed all these bands, I added another layer of bands and came up with this, and I really like it. It's pretty much the same on each side. If you look at this side and this side, it's pretty much the same. The only difference is one side, I think it's this one. See, if you look at it from the side, so you can see it's kind of raised more, and this one's a little teeny bit flatter, but not very much. And this, I really like the sides. How I rarely put, I rarely do the border first, but on this one I did, and these are the the Tin Man color. I think it's a Tin Man color. It's kind of brown with the silver. It's a medieval color, and these are a metallic blue compliments of Christy at Chodaro bottom underscore T. Some of my prize, she sent me a huge box of prize winnings for my, what is it, Glimmer of Hope bracelet. And then the yellow in here are also hers. And then on this bracelet, did I use any from her? No, I think I just used my stash. But anyways, she sent me all kinds of fun stuff. Some of the stuff for the kids, like bracelet things for the kids, and beads, and bag after bag of bands and beads. She's an angel. Wow. I'm just so stoked. So I'm putting some of her bands to good use, I think. So anyhow, oh, I forgot to say that in this one, it's kind of hard to see. I used like a glitter yellow, a glitter orange, and a glitter pink. The pink was the added layer. And on this one, the pink also was the added layer. Right here, it's like these are two shades of green. You can see this one is one of the camo greens, and this is like the lime green. It's very subtle, but you can see it better in person, I think. Oh, my eyesight is bad. I can't tell. I'm looking at my camera above my head. But anyhow, let's get going. Okay? I'll use this as an example. So for my border, or A-colored bands, I am using the metallic white, the specialty bands. For color B, which is the dark blue here, I'm just using just the regular opaque bands. This one of the camo green and the pink, camo pink mix. And then color C are the two greens here. And for these, I'm using my the silicone bands I had that were in like mixture packs. So I'm using this turquoise and then this blue. And then for that next layer, D color, which is the pink here, just kind of pops up. Let's see which side looks better on it. For this side, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Let me see on this one here. Yeah, it's really hard to see. I try to make just a medley of colors. I didn't really want a distinction. I wanted just, you know, pink, yellow, and orange are all right next to each other on the color wheel. But anyways, the pinks are the fourth color, and I am going out on a limb and I'm going to try black. So let's get going. Because I've been talking for way too long, it feels like. Let's put the camera back a little bit. Okay. Oops. Oh my god, you won't believe what I just did. Oh, I just knocked over my thing of bands, and they're all mixed up on the floor. A horrible gray mottled carpeting, modelly color. It's like all different polka dots of gray, and oh, I will be right back. I don't like it when there's cat hair on the floor, and I don't like it. Oh, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Can you see? See this mess? And there's not too much cat hair, but I found one of mine. Just that I have a coffee table here and this little pathway, and I've got stuff all over the place, and when the girls come through and do the vacuuming, we rarely pull the table out and vacuum up this little pathway. I mean, I'm not a pig, so I don't get it too messy, but you know, I do shed like everybody else. Oop, so anyways, this is the first time this is my little one of my cases. Whenever I'm making a design, I just go pick out and put the different colors in. It's nice and neat, and then I take them out, put them on my table. But no, this time I left with this big flappy end, and I grabbed this. Anyways, back to work. It's just gonna take me a little longer to grab the colors I want. Okay, I'm putting 2 bands down here. This one I just did single for the connectors, and I don't like that on these heavier bracelets. I like the double, so I'm putting 2 bands here, and then I'm just going to go up each side. I hope I have enough of these whites. I didn't check my stash to see if I have any more metallic whites, and I didn't cut them out, so I probably should go off camera and do that. But you know what, I'll get you started. You know, you could just go up both sides, very simple, and you're going to end it the same way too. For however long you want to make your bracelet, you're going to go back to like a point. Let's see. I won't do it all because I'll just pretend that this is the I'll pretend this is the full length, right? Oops, you know what? I need to bring you back in closer a little bit. Okay. So let's pretend I've made it all the length. So I'm going to go off camera and do it and do a count. I might have to switch colors or go find more of these bands. You're going to end it like this. You put one here, one here, here, and one here. But understand, it's you know, go all the length and you know do it here. Okay, I'm just showing you how it would end. And I'm going to go off camera and finish this and show you, you know, what it really looks like when it's done. Hi there. I'm back, and look what I found. Metallic white. I've still got plenty, so no worries. Yay. Oh, I was supposed to finish this before we get back on camera. Well, I'll just do it with you guys, since these don't take too long to do. And I don't know if I'll chat or stick to topic matter. I'm kind of torn. There's some that are real professional and they just direct, you know, give you nice, concise directions, no personal talk. I find that hard to do. I'm like a little chatterbox. I did really well in school and I got great marks and, you know, great, like outstanding behavior and all that. There was one slight little issue little Debbie had, and they referred to me as a little chatterbox. That's really funny because when I was little I tended to be real shy, but I guess once I became friends with somebody. You know, just go on and on and on. There's so much to talk about, and the world is full of amazing things and infinite subject matter, and there's so much to be curious about. I never understood people who said, oh, I'm bored, there's nothing to do. There's always something to do. Okay, hold on, I've got to count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go a couple more. Because this band, I should also show you. I think this wasn't going up all the way, and it left this way. I think I went up 7 or 8 pins for the center one, and that's how it comes out. You know, for the second, the second one, I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's either 7 or 8. So I'm going to go up to here for me. And so I'm here. Okay, you can, whoops. Ugh. If I pull the camera back, lens back far enough so you can see everything I'm doing, then it's too far away. You want to see my mess? You can see how far. See? I'm way up. All that is pressing into me, and I'm trying to make it work on this little table. Well, I'm glad I have a place to work, right? Kitchen table doesn't work because it's like in the middle of everything, and it's full of stuff, and I'd just be in the way. Okay, so see, that's how you finish it off. Looks the same on both ends. Okay, next. This is really a simple design. I mean, there's nothing super complicated, and there's no difficulty. I'm going to be taking my B color, which is this muted green from the camo pink, and we're going to go up each side, and I'll probably go off camera to just do this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stay on. My videos seem to be longer than I want them to be, regardless of turning off the camera and having a pause in between each segment, or just going. So that's how it's going to look like on that side, and this is how it's going to look on this side. Oh, guess what, everybody who's been keeping track of me? I finally gave in. I mean, I'm the one who always was the person going out and getting more cats and more critters in this household, but those who know me know I have an 11-year-old daughter named Olivia, and she's been begging for a puppy dog for so long. So we went to the pound, and we met. Let's see if I've got it. If it pops up, I won't take too much of your time, but if it's still on that page. Oh, there he is. We met Cider. He's a little dachshund mix, and they think he's going to be about 25 pounds, and he's full grown. I don't know if they're going to pick us. They're very fussy. I think adopting a baby might be simpler than getting a dog. All the things. Every family member has to go meet him, do an inspection of the house. It's not first come, first serve. It's whoever they think the family's best. And he wasn't acting very friendly. He had his tail between his legs when the guy brought him to the little visiting place. But he said it was probably because he was tired from playing with another family just earlier, and it was almost dinner time. So I don't know. She's kind of fallen for him. I think he's cute too, but when he was still in the kennel, he came right up. Him and his brother came right up to the cage, and you're not supposed to put your fingers in and everything, but I did, and they licked him. Didn't bite them. You know, you got to test out. You got to know if he's a biter or not, right? I know, I'm nuts. But I did it slowly. I just kind of put my hand against it, and they, stuck their little noses through and licked my hand, so I knew I was safe before I stuck my fingers all the way in. Okay, this is going to be the last one. And then we're going to go on the side. Hopefully I've grabbed enough of these. No biggie though, I've got plenty that are all sorted out. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad other people have got on the sell separate bags of these colors. They're such great colors, but I hardly use them because I'm like paranoid that if I use them, then I'm going to have to buy more and have to sit there and sort them out. It make me crazy. I've got other things to do, like making designs and tutorials and editing. With time to sort out colors, but I do because they're pretty, and I'm compelled. I'm an artist. I love color. I'm planning on trying to get into. Well, that one's kind of skinny. It's a wimpy one. Into drawing. I used to do oil painting, and now I'm doing drawing. I want to do drawing. I mean, I've done pencil, just regular pencil, but I bought this huge, like 300 pencil set of high quality pencils, and I really would like. There's a guy called The Illustrator on Instagram. Oh my God, that's what I want to be doing. I know I can do it. I just don't know if I can concentrate hard enough. Anyways, it's The Illustrator. I think he spells it a little differently. I'm not sure, but you should check out his work. Oh my word. So jealous that he's doing that. So I'm going to have to stop my jealousy and get into action. Okay, next step. You're going to come back and take your A color and place one here. Then take one of your B colors. I mean, you can use the same color. You can, they're going to be like a V all the way up, like this, okay? So you can either make, like on this one, on this bracelet, I made this the same color, the same turquoise. So each section, which looks like a Y, on this one, I did each section 3 bands, one color. But on these, I used the border color for the ones going up the center, and I just alternated the ones going in the V shape. So let me show you again. Now I'm going to use the blue. This was from, I think, that ocean blue silicone mixture. And there's actually 2 shades of blue. There's one a little bit darker than this, and it bummed me out because, it said there's only 3 blue colors, but I don't know. There's some of them that are just darker than these right here. I'm using the lighter of the medium blue. Then there's the light blue and the white. So again, now I'm going to do this. Go back to the other color. You might want to do 3 colors, 4 colors. Oops, we don't need you in there. And I'm just going to do this all the way up. And I'll probably go off camera. Let me show you a couple more times. But it's pretty easy. I think most of you get this. You just put one band up the center. And then make a V. Oops. And try not to be too messy as you put it down. Come on. Go. There you go. Okay. And now I'm going to get my white, my A color border bands. You don't have to use that color. You can use any color you want. That's the fun of making your own rendition, and I love seeing them. They just amaze me that, you all make my designs look better than I do, because I'm not the best looper. So anyhow, I'm going to continue on. This does take a while, a little bit tedious, but I will be back. Alrighty, I'm almost done. I'm going to show you how to finish it off, just in case you run into any confusion. So I've done the turquoise, so I'm going to go back to the blue. Another white, and finally we finish it off with my turquoise. Okay, so there we are. Now, I would have started my looping, now I would have started doing my loop back at this point. That was the original design, was just those. But I'm trying to get more sophisticated designs. And this seems like, I mean, it's cute, but this is more sophisticated. Whoops. Right? I mean, I like it better. I'm like, after I pulled it off the loom, and I didn't even do a test piece, I went in and did the full bracelet, this one right here, and I'm like, oh, I really love this. And I really liked the shadow, the Tin Man Brown made. I just, oh, and I just love these blue bands from, they're a little different than the blue metallics I got from Rainbow Loom, so I'm not sure if they are Rainbow Loom bands. They're nice bands, or if, and she had them in a metallic blue bag, and it said metallic blue, but I don't know if, shoot, if that was the color from Rainbow Loom, it's totally different than my metallic blue. But anyways, I love the color, so that's why I had to use it. Okay. And that was, I was referring to Christy at Chitaro _T. That's her on Instagram. I think she's just Chitaro on her YouTube channel. Okay, so now we're to go all the way up, like upside down V. And I think I'm being bold with the black, but I think it might be really striking. We will see. Playing with color is always an experiment, but some of you are just so amazing. You guys, some of you just, I mean, I don't know if you just do so much trial and error till you get exactly what you want, because it's one thing picking out colors that look nice together, but sometimes they don't, you know, interweave nicely together. I don't know how to say that, but I mean, I like the way the colors look here, but ooh, look at that. Little wimpy one, we're going to throw you out. So anyhow, this is what we're going to be doing. And you know, you want to push them down because we're getting quite a few on this, these middle posts. Oh, I can take my sweater off, it's getting warm. Talking so much, the hot air's heating up the room. No fans on, so hopefully that's better. Okay, I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of this because I'll just keep blabbing and be a bother to some of you. So anyhow, be back when I've got all my black bands on. Alrighty, now we're ready to roll. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to pull this down. You place these decolored bands just, you know, as far as they'll go before the end. So here is what our loaded loom looks like. Now, for convenience sake, I'm going to turn this around, and I've got 2 white bands left before opening up my pack. So that kind of worked out perfect. The bands I have, I'm going to show you real quick. I keep all my colors, like I have like 10 of these or so. Like I try to keep this, you know, type of colors as close as possible. Oh, I get bands in my mouth. And then I have like the extra bags, like this one here. I've got tons of them in, like, you know, all lined up according to their color. And so that's just my way of organizing it. So I'm putting 2 and twist it and then roll it up on itself. See, it's like a figure 8 right now, and so I hope you can see that. I mean, it's basic. It's just, I'm just putting, instead of 1 single band doubled over, I'm doing 2 just to make it not kind of wimpy like this. Make it beefy and awesome like this. Except I only did a single band right there, so oh well. Oh, oh my gosh, I forgot something. Ah, ah, ah. Now I'm going to have to dip into my bag because I need another white. Oh no. Bad Debbie. Bad Debbie. One more white. Okay. Oh, I forgot. So we're going to take these D-bands off just real briefly. After you put those on, yeah, there's a space here. Need another white band. Okay. Or was I supposed to do that first? I was supposed to do that first, right? Let me think. Let me go back so I can see. No, you do the white. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what it looks like. I did the last two V-shape and then the white, and then you put the black. And then you cap it off. Oops. Me is prone to mistakes, that's for sure. So, twist. This is so hard to show. And it's harder to do with two because they don't want to cooperate so much. Ah! There we go. Alright, now we are ready to roll or loom or loop, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'm going to reach, pull my double, make sure I get all my cap band pulled up back, and we're going for this straight up one because that is on the top. And we're going to put that there. And then we're going to go down and finish taking the bands off this pin here and bring one to the left and one to the right. And this is really, it's a pretty simple design. Not a lot of hard work to make this happen. So we're going to go up this, do the center. And by the way, these three colors, the black, the turquoise, and the blue, these are all silicone colors. The black was from the Twilight collection. So I'm going to be interested to see how different it is from either jelly bands or this one being opaque bands. So that's the only little difference in this design. So the first thing you're going to do on this design, you would have just been taking these, looping them back to their pin, and then taking the white one forward, and then taking these two back, and then forward. But with the additional D color band, we have to lift these off and bring them to their home. Bringing them on home. Okay, so you do that. I think I'm going to play around with design as I was seeing it. Then you're going to go in and take your, which color was it? No, this was C. And bring these back. See, this is what you would have done on the simpler design. You would have brought the white forward, brought the two turquoise back, brought this white up, and then did the two blue, and so on and so forth. But we have this extra band here, bands, the black one, D color. So we just bring those. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with this design. I like it, and I see other things in it, other possibilities. So this is pretty much what you're going to do all the way up. Set 1 and 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Super duper simple. No stress, no digging. It's very easy to do. So that's 1, bring it forward, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 3 down to the left, and 3 down to the right. Okay? Should I do it one more time? I wish I could have my camera more at an angle like most people, but I can only figure out a way to do this by having it overhead. And if I took a picture and showed you how I've got this rigged up, you would laugh at me. Oh, I gotta do one more. up, pull the D bands out to the left and to the right, and grab the C band to the left and to the right. Whichever's on top, you do it in that order. So I've shown it to you a few times, and I'm going to go off camera and finish off this sequence, and then I will show you what to do next. Have fun. Oh, I almost forgot. No, I didn't almost. I totally forgot. I'm calling this Quiver. Don't know why. Kind of reminds me, I don't know, some kind of like an Indian pattern or something like that, so I thought Quiver. And I was going to say something else. Now I forgot. Oh well. I will pop back on if I remember what I was thinking to tell you. Okay? Bye-bye. For a minute. Alrighty, I'm jumping back in here to show you how to finish the sequence up. I mean, it's fairly obvious, but just in case, I'm going to continue doing my step 1, step 2, step 3, and the final sequence, all you have is the step 1 bring up here. See? And we are done with that part of the looming. Oops. So now we are going to reach in under all these bands and find this B color band here, this triangle, which with the triangle, see it right there? I think you see it right there. We'll pull it up gently. Oops, I should have mentioned you need stretchy bands. Ah! I think I'm gonna make a note. Use stretchy for B. Okay, I should have mentioned that. So if you put some kind of like those double bands like that are stiffer, you're just going to have to be extra careful. Just take it out gently, get it kind of stretched very carefully. Because even these opaques can snap, because there's a lot of tension when you've got it doubled over 3 pins like that. But fortunately, you know what? If there was a mistake, if it does break, I mean, all you have to do is take these off and hold them off to the side, and you know, pull either side off and one side off and fix it. So it's not super tragic in this design, and there's some designs, oh my gosh, if you bust a band, you know what, something that a screwdriver turns. No, anyhow. Okay, that's what it looks like on the right side, and it looks the same on the left, except, I mean, that's what it looks like on the left side, and this is what it looks like on the right. Exact same, but opposite. Pull it out. Gently. It's probably better. I see some people do this, like get some of the stretch out of it, so that when you bring it over here, and I hope my hand's not in the way, pull all these back. Oh, I'm not even on camera. You retard. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call myself that, but I use retard like retardant. Something stopped something from working, and my brain stopped working. Okay, pull it back. And then, here, I'll do it on my right hand so it's out of the way. Bring it over. How long have I been doing it? I wish we had speakers and someone could be yelling at me while I'm doing this, but alright, so that's how we do it, and we'll do that to all your B color bands like that, and more of you more advanced loomers will probably go ahead and just go up the sides and finish it up. That's the final step. So anyhow, I won't do that on my own. I will come back and show everybody how to do that for those who are still learning the whole process of making wonderful rainbow bracelets. Rainbow loom bracelets. Make sure I say the whole thing. Be back. Hi everybody. So I got all my B bands, my triangle bands, looped out without one tragedy. But believe me, if you happen to break a band, use that adrenaline. It will lead you and guide you on how to fix it, because once you get so far into a bracelet and something breaks, you study it and you figure out and you get different, whatever you need to hold different bands from, slipping under, and you make it work. But anyways, now the last and final sequence. We've already done the first one, so now we're going to reach down here and grab this border band, pull it up. Hey, Sugar, that's Sugar. Hey, Sugar, pull it back, pull it back. She's 14. Sugar, look up, show your pretty face. This is Tippy's half-sister, see? Pretty blue eye. I'm a kitty. Cute. And she's also 14. She's only a month older than Tippy and his brothers were. She is so spry. I mean, she can scale anything. And she's light and limber, and she likes to kill critters. When she gets out, we don't let her out, but she finds a way. If she really wants out, she gets a hair up her tail. She get out, and we've found bird beaks and feet and a little pile and stuff. But she's the only cat like that, and she's a Sugar, and she's pretty. She kind of looks like one of those Turkish Angorian. I can't think of it. My brain is. Turkish Vans. Yeah, Turkish Vans. That's what they are. But she's just a mutt. Very sweet mutt. She's actually the daughter of one of the cats, my fourth oldest child's cat, who died when they had that bad canned food. Some weird ingredient from China, and it killed cats and dogs. And we tracked it down and found out that she had likely been fed that. But anyway, she gave us Sugar and another cat, and he disappeared. But Sugar had 4 little babies, 2 sets of twins. They're all boys, but one died. His name was Splash, and the rest we gave to the animal shelter because I already had 20 cats, and most of them were boys, and they were pissing and, excuse my language, they were spraying and having what's known as pissing matches. Excuse my language again, but it's a term they use for guys. And now I know why. So we made a corral on the side of our house, all fenced up high and covered, like the roof, so they couldn't get out. But Sugar would get herself up in the rafters of that thing and get herself stuck in her efforts to escape. But she was only out there for fresh air. But the bad boys kind of had to stay there, and we had to go out to see them. I know, I'm rambling. And I feel bad because I know there's some who do not speak English that depend on a translator program. And they must wonder what's going on with that lady. I don't know what to do. She's just babbling on. And then I throw in an instruction and then babble on again. I'm so sorry. But hopefully they can see what I'm doing and not be too confused. So I guess I'll just stay on because this is, fairly quick. We're almost there. This will probably be my longest video ever because I don't usually do any loop online. Do my looping on video. I just show the first few steps. Oh yeah, I noticed my videos, my talking, didn't speak loud enough. But we have this 1965 mobile home. Walls are about this thick. You can hear everybody speaking no matter where they are. So I usually try to keep my voice down. It's been a habit over the years. And the camera is over my head. Where is that band? Camera is over my head, so I don't have my voice is going that way. Oh, my voice is going that way. And the speaker's up there. I'm not paying attention. Shut up and finish this. But I've noticed other people go off screen too, so I'm not the only one. I'm probably just the only one that does it as often as I do. I forget my little square area here, or rectangle area I have to work in. But if you know how long this is, again, you know, you pull out a little. I mean, look how much I've got off. So it's really hard. I always want to go pushing up into the table more, but fortunately having the camera zoomed in so y'all can see it gives me a very limited range of motion here. Activity. Okay. Now to finish it. You know, I absolutely love, I've mentioned this before, I just love sometimes the design, the looped out bands make. They're almost like they could be a pattern on, for clothing, for fabric. So now we are going to reach in and grab these two bands, pull them out, put the other two on, and take a big fat clip and pop it on. Come on, you can do it, Debbie. Alright. Now to take it off. I'm excited about this because I think these colors are exciting, and I'm hoping still got sore hands, so it's a little bit slow. Pull it off. It comes off pretty easy. It's not one of the hardest ones, but you do kind of have to fight because of the doubled B bands. Kind of put a lot of tension. Almost there. I just want to see this so bad. Oh, here you are. Oh my gosh, I love you. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm so excited about this design that, you know, I elevated it to another level, I believe. I think I did anyways. I'm sure there's other opinions out there that would disagree. But why are you over here? Okay, put you back there. Is that gorge or what? Oh my gosh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love the silicone bands. They give it an oomph, I guess. There's one side. And I love the, what all the bands do to the white in the center, how it makes it, it just makes it interesting. And then here's a gorgeous sides. And here's the other side. And let me see, that's how much you see the black here. You probably do this to get all the bands just kind of laying nicely. Oh my gosh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. So there's this way, or there's this way. So this side lays flatter, and the one that curls, this kind of makes more of a lump on it, and this side is flatter. Can you see that? This one really, you can really tell. See, these are almost even with the border, but you go on this side and it poofs up. So if you want a raised bracelet like this, you put it on this side, and if you want it like flat, you go on this side. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, everybody. I did it. I am so thrilled that I went from this design to this design. Mwah, I love you. Okay, so if you're in love with Quiver, let me know. You know, feel free to subscribe to Deb's Thing so that you can see more of my upcoming, you know, be notified of my upcoming tutorials. I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little. I've been a little slow. And at Deb's Thing on Instagram. And be sure to, getting sidetracked here, be sure to post your renditions, you know, hashtag Quiver Bracelet and at Deb's thing, so I'm alerted. And if you do the hashtag Quiver Bracelet, if you do any of my designs and then put bracelet after it, then it's nice to click on that link and then you get a nice page of all the renditions. If you just type it out and don't put the hashtag and the word bracelet after it, you know, they kind of get lost in the system. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're as excited about this little design as I am, because I'm loving it. Goodbye. Have a nice evening. Or day.